here you are, a number one contenders match. You had to go through your partner Kaiser to get here, but you're here now. How you feeling about playing Redshaw?
I'm feeling good. I gotta say, wasn't expecting to be here. Glad I'm here. Truth be told, I think out of the four that were competing for this spot, they probably weren't expecting me to get here. So at this point, all the pressure's on them.
True. I feel like you talk yourself down entirely too much because you have clearly shown your skills. You're here. You're good. We all know you're good. You might not know you're good, but you are. Good luck, Redshaw. I like Redshaw. He's good. Koho's going to talk to, but that is what it is. We'll get through that, and we're going to get to the match. So if you're ready,
let's have some fun.
I don't feel any pressure, Doc. Do you feel any pressure, Doc? I don't feel any pressure.
No. Yeah, and also, not gonna lie, out of the four of them, I did expect it to be.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like more pressure's on the person who's 4-0 than us. But if you asked Andrew James Barr, the former Warzone singles champion, who is the champion in his mind, he'll tell you it's Cameron Redshaw, because we came one word away from winning that thing, and we took a little bit of a break, and now we're back. And that championship is going to be coming back with us because that is ours. Everyone else has been renting it. We're going to come take that back. So nice of you to win 4. That's nice. It's cute. It's impressive. We've done that before. But sorry, buddy. Drought ends here. Let's play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today we got a great match for you, number one contenders match. Cameron Redshaw going up against Tony Durso. Should be an absolute knockout match. Before we get to them, Mr. Dylan Van Thine, thoughts on the upcoming match?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I mean, both these guys coming off of really just playing fantastic recently, like Tony going 4-0 undefeated, and Cameron Redshaw winning an entire 32-person tournament last year was pretty damn impressive too. So should be a fun match.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let's just bring in our competitors. Let's start with the match. Round 1, as you gentlemen know, going to work like this: 8 different questions, 8 different categories. Get a light rate, get a bonus question, 3 repeats, and a challenge throughout the entire match. Yada, yada, yada. Let's get into the match. Your first question is going to come in the category of crime. Brad Dourif, Arlie Ermey, and Frances McDormand all have supporting roles in what 1988 crime film? It annoys me that Frances McDormand is spelled incorrectly in this document. Irrationally.
And yet the document thinks that the Arlie Ermey one is spelled incorrectly.
Yes.
It thinks that it's Arlie Emery.
5, 4, 3, 2,
no shots
1.
I was just making
and down. Let's go to Tony before it gets awkward.
Mississippi Burning.
And Cameron.
Mississippi Burning.
Mississippi Burning.
I'll relax for the rest of the match. All right, your next question is in the category of drama. In the King's Speech, King George VI hires Lionel in order to help him deal with what specifically? So halfway through that question, I was proud of myself for reading the Roman numeral correctly, and then I got caught up in that and then stumbled through the rest of the question. So that was fun.
Fair. That's fair. I'm still reeling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tony.
Stuttering.
And Redshaw.
So yeah, I just said speech impediment.
We have both being acceptable on the thing. As we get into your next question, which comes in the category of romantic comedy. In Say Anything, Lloyd competes in what specific sport? Have you ever heard you ever listen to the band Cartel? Kind of pop.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm not a big song called. That's fair. They got a great song called "Say Anything Else." It's a good song.
Give that a listen.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Doc.
Kickboxing.
And Tony.
I said basketball.
Kickboxing is correct. As we
right.
get to your next question.
Yep, it comes in the category of Oscars. Name one of the 2 films for which Jason Robards won an Oscar.
So you don't like pop punk, Dylan?
Not really. Like, there's some stuff I like, but like, I don't want to start naming specific bands because people are going to get very mad at me. I'm not crazy about Panic at the Disco. Like, I don't like them
5,
at all, really.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You broke my heart a little bit, Dylan.
I'm sorry.
Tony.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tony, you.
All the President's Men.
And Redshaw.
Julia.
Both correct. Different answers. Both correct. We get into your next question. Coming in the category musicals. In Newbies, Jack dreams of moving to what U.S. city? What music do you like, Dylan? We never talk about music. What's your thing? What's your music?
I like R&B. I like hip hop. I like punk rock. I'm a big fan of just regular punk. Not pump. Keep the pop out of my punk, but you know.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I do remember that you want to be sedated. Let's go to Tony.
Santa Fe.
And Cameron.
Oh, I said Los Angeles.
Santa Fe is correct, and we're tied.
All right. Next question is in the category of classics. Which classic holiday film is about a war hero who visits a food writer after she lies about owning a farm?
I've never lied about owning a farm, but there are times where in Iowa that would actually probably help me if I did.
That's fair. That's fair.
It would be a
That's fair. That's fair.
5, 4,
That's all I got.
3.
Can I get a repeat on that?
Okay, that is Tony's first repeat.
All right. Which classic holiday film is about a war hero who visits a food writer after she lies about owning a farm?
Yeah, it would not. I mean, I could lie about it, but then it would be like, where's your farm, Caleb? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tony.
I had nothing.
And Cameron.
Christmas in Connecticut?
That is correct. As we get into your penultimate question in the category of actors and actresses. Who appears in That Thing You Do, Rescue Dawn, and War for the Planet of the Apes? Have you ever had a war for a Planet of the Apes?
Yeah. I won. Yeah.
That's good. Good for you.
Thanks.
5, 4.
Repeat the
I
question.
just
Okay, that is Cameron's first repeat. Your question, category actors and actresses. Who appears in That Thing You Do, Rescue Dawn, and War for the Planet of the Apes? Dylan, do you like MCR? I feel like if you like any pop punk band, you might like MCR.
I've actually not. That's kind of a blind spot for me. I've not heard much of them.
That's fair. I actually think you might dig Black Parade. That's a great album.
That's what people tell me is that I'd enjoy that one. But
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tony.
Said Steve Zahn.
And Cameron.
Steve Zahn.
Steve Zahn is correct.
all right, and your final question comes in the category of 90s. In which 90s crime film will you find the characters of Clarence Worley, Alabama Whitman, and Drexel Spivey?
I made a lot of people on Twitter angry because I put including one of the managers backstage, by putting Black Parade up against Misery Business. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in a Twitter poll. Let's go to Cameron.
True Romance.
And Tony.
True Romance.
True Romance is correct. So it is 7-6. Cameron's favor as we get into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they're stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions in whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points. Multiple choice, 1 point. Get it wrong. Other players are going to get a chance for the steal. So, Cameron, you are in the lead. Your categories are if I can actually find the wheel. Here we go. Your categories are your strengths with stop motion animation and 1960s screenplay Oscar winners, Tony strengths of post 2000 Amir Khan and directed by Stanley Kubrick. We also have 2010s recent releases spelled wrong, coming of age teen and crime. So would you like to spin first or defer?
Doc, I think we should defer.
We'll defer.
Good job on remembering.
So we will bring in Anthony. Tony, this is going to be your spin.
All right. See what happens.
And you land on crime. You want to keep that or spin again?
I mean, it's a broader one. It's not going to be as specific as the strengths. There's probably a few things you prefer less, but how do you feel about it? Do you want to try again or?
I think we could go again.
You want to try to spin again, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I think.
This is the category you are stuck with. And you land on Doc's strength of stop motion animation.
All right. You got multiple choice. You only down one. Take your time.
I will give you your questions in the category of stop motion animated films. In Coraline, what specifically do Spink and Forcible make the Seeing Stone for Coraline out of?
Can I get multiple choice?
Multiple choice options are A, taffy, B, knitting needles, C, dog bones, D, vinyl records.
Knitting needles?
That is incorrect. Doc, for the 1 point steal, your options are A, taffy, B, knitting needles, C, dog bones, D, vinyl records.
Taffy.
Taffy is correct for 1 point. Your next question. What is the name of Ash's cousin in Fantastic Mr. Fox? Five, four,
Multiple choice.
multiple choice options are A, Elliot, B, Gunther, C, Wellington, D, Christopherson.
D.
D is correct for 1 point. Your next question. In Shaun the Sheep, the movie, while in the hospital, what reveals that the farmer's dog is not actually a human doctor? Five, four,
I better go multiple
Three.
choice.
2. Okay, multiple choice options are A, he howls at a picture of the moon. B, he eats a skeleton. C, he holds supplies with his tail. D, the farmer rips his mask off.
D.
D is incorrect. Doc, for the 1 point steal, your options are A, he howls at a picture of the moon. B, he eats a skeleton. C, he holds supplies with his tail. D, the farmer rips his mask off.
He eats a skeleton.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question in stop motion animation. Who voices Norman's mother in Paranorman?
Leslie Mann.
Correct for 2 points. And we are tied as we get into your last question in stop motion animation. In the Pirates Band of Misfits, when we first meet the pirate captain and his crew, what occasion are they celebrating on the ship?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, karaoke night, B, birthday day, C, peg leg Friday, D, ham night.
A.
A is incorrect. Doc, for the 1 point steal, your options are A, karaoke night, B, birthday day, C, peg leg Friday, D, ham night.
Ham night.
Ham night is correct for 1 point. And with that coming out of Tony's round, I have Doc in the lead 10-9. Is that what you have, Dylan?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I have Cameron in the lead 10-9. Cameron, this is going to be your spin. And you land on the category of 2010s. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I would say we keep that. You have a 1-point lead. Even if you go multiple, you can just keep building on it. I would take that.
Yeah, I think I can take it and play it safe if I have
Yeah, you got
to.
this, buddy.
All right, we'll keep it.
Dylan. Okay, Dylan, would you like to give Cameron his questions in the category of 2010s?
Absolutely. All right, Cameron, your first question in the category of 2010s. What 2010s film is about an author who wakes up to find the main characters of his new novel living in his house and falls in love with her?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Ruby Sparks.
That is correct for 2 points. Who plays Edith Bratt Tolkien in Tolkien?
Nope, I'll remember that one. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Lily James, B, Lily Collins, C, Haley Atwell, or D, Rebecca Hall.
Lily Collins.
That is correct for 1 point. In Unbroken, Louis is taken prisoner in what country?
Japan.
That is correct for 2 points. Penultimate question. Angel of Death is the subtitle of the sequel to what horror movie released in the 2010s?
I think I know, but I'll be safe. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Ouija, B, Sinister, C, The Woman in Black, or D, Grave Encounters.
I should have just said it. C.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in this category. In what city does a majority of Wild Rose take place?
Glasgow.
That
is correct for 2 points.
Okay, so I have Cameron at 18 to Tony's 9. Is that what you have?
Yep, we're good.
Okay, so we will get into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick with their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Categories they will be able to pick from tonight are Billy Wilder, Audrey Hepburn, music, recent releases, musicals, drama, biopics, westerns, and that is it. So we will let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, we are back, and our competitors have picked with them for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Cameron has picked his 1 in drama, his 2 in Wilder, his 3 in biopics, and his 4 in Audrey Hepburn, whereas Tony's picked his 1 in Wilder, his 2 in drama, his 3 in Audrey Hepburn, and his 4 in biopics. So, since Tony is down, we will start with him with his 1-pointer in Billy Wilder.
All right, Tony, your 1-point question in Billy Wilder. Who plays Phyllis Dietrichson in Double Indemnity?
Barbara Stanwyck.
That is correct for 1 point. And we will stick with Tony for his 2-point question in drama. Who directed World Trade Center?
Oliver Stone.
That is correct for 2 points. And then we will go to his 3-point question in Audrey Hepburn, and I believe he needs to hit both of these to survive, right?
Yes.
All right. So your 3-point question in Audrey Hepburn. What is the name of the screenplay that Richard and Gabrielle are writing in Paris When It Sizzles?
5, 4.
Can I get a
Three.
repeat?
Your second repeat.
What is the name of the screenplay that Richard and Gabrielle are writing in Paris When It Sizzles?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations, Cameron.
And your winner by way of technical knockout, Cameron the Dr. Redshaw. The correct answer is the girl who stole the Eiffel Tower. So we will start with post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second place finisher, Tony. Tony, you weren't able to pull off the victory today. Round 2, you got your opponent's strength. That's always a tough racket. How are you feeling?
I played like shit. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. I should have left well enough alone and stayed with crime.
I sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I will disagree with the assessment that you played like shit. I do not think that all 6 points in round 1 is nothing to seize at. You got your opponent's strength. Sometimes, things just don't go your way. You're an excellent competitor. You've made it 4-0. Anthony, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're fine. I was silent. You might as well take over for a second. Everything you said is right. You were 4-0. You're 4-1. That is one single loss in a number 1 contenders match that you deserve to be in. You get your opponent's strength. The wheel hates you. We hoped it would go better for you for once. It did not. It's okay. You got one of the categories you weren't going to be great at. It didn't go your way. Redshaw's a great player. It's fine. You're going to be back. You're going to continue to compete, and you're going to continue to win until you're back in this spot again. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in the faction's mind. You're a great player. This game did not go the way you wanted in round 2, basically only. You're down 1 in round 1. That's not bad. 6 out of 8, and that is great. So I think you played well. Round 2 didn't go our way, but you just got to let that slide, move on to the next match when you get one, and you'll be right back here another day.
Yeah. Speaking of next match, I will say, Tony, your next match will be in the 32-person singles tournament, which you are 4-1, which is a decently high-seeded number. I wouldn't know the exact number off the top of my head right now, or even if I did, I don't think we would know the minutia of that. But regardless, that's going to be a higher seed. So I'll just say this, is there anyone you're hoping to face come tournament time? You're like, oh, that'd be fun to play that.
Whoever you want to throw against me. I mean, that's typically my attitude is I'll play whoever. I prefer not to play anyone in Fun DMC because frankly, it's just not it's not as fun to play against your own faction.
I know.
That is fair. That was the story of the Kingsman 2021 season. So fair enough. I hear you. So thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Tony. Now we'll bring in our winner tonight and his manager, Cameron. You won your number one contenders match. You are playing for the title once again. How are you feeling?
I need to correct Tony a little bit. Tony's a fantastic player. Tony, this afternoon I was really not feeling it. I was really down on myself. I was like, Tony's gonna win. Tony's so good. He's the first guy to go 4-0 since all of us. He has nothing to hang his head about. The wheel hates him, but he does what he can with it, and he wins even with the wheel hating him. I'm excited, relieved. We'll see what happens in the title match.
That's a good point. Tony's in kind of an elite group of competitors to have only gone 4-0. Not a whole lot of competitors have done that. Koho, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off my leg.
I will say I appreciate the rookie's gusto. I guess it's not technically a rookie anymore, but I appreciate his gusto. 4-0 is hard to do. You got here fair and square. But yeah, we're on a mission. We're on a warpath. We said up top, we're coming back for that belt. That's our belt. That belongs to us. It's rightfully ours. Bar was holding on to it, and then he gave away something that wasn't his to give away, so we're taking it back. Hope Meltzer's ready. We're coming with the fury of God's own vengeance on this one.
Fair enough. Well, thank you, Redshaw. Thank you, Koho. Dylan, how do you feel about this match?
Oh, that was a really good match. I mean, look, Tony's talking down on himself, but yeah, 4-0 is it. You really can't undersell just how difficult it is, like, to get to do that. So I think he's going to come back strong in the tournament. And yeah, if Redshaw can play if he plays as good as he did here in his match against Jake, it's going to be a really interesting match to watch. So I'm excited.
I don't know about you, but I am very hyped for this upcoming singles title match. I think that'll be very interesting. Great job to both competitors tonight. Thank you to both managers. Thank you to Dylan Van Thine for co-hosting. Thank you to all at home for watching. Keep on watching Movie Warzone. I'm Kaleb Boatman. This is Movie Warzone. See you later.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.